Oh, party people, what's up? What's poppin'? What's the 411?
Yeah.
Youths?
So how'd y'all's holidays go?
Got sick, so I couldn't really go to the family thing because I have family members who have no immune system, so I just ended up hanging out with my girlfriend's family, and that was it was fun.
Nice.
Get a load of this guy having a partner and shit.
Listen, I tripped and fell into
Fucking
it.
cringe.
She bullied me into it. I had no idea. It just happened, and then
No.
one day.
Matt, there's no need to fucking brag, dude. Come on.
Darian has like a whole wife.
I'm out here trying to. Well, I'm out here just trying to be more like Henry Cavill.
Look,
What, ripped?
Alone.
Oh.
Christmas Eve was good. Spent the 7 hours in the Newark airport.
Fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Newark's-
other than that, the Northeast was perfect. I even got to drive into New York and mark something off my bucket list. Honking in New York traffic. Awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, had a good Christmas. How about you guys?
Christmas went alright. I got stuff for magic, pretty much. And then a couple of things for, hyenas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine went about the same. It's
Nice.
Lots of seeing the grandparents.
Fun.
And then I worked the whole time, so I'm like dead. I got like
Like the people you work with.
You're not
Oh.
worked like 70 hours
That
last
was a
week.
good one, Matt. I'm dapping you up for that.
Yeah. So 70 hours, that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
That's
and
fucking
then
rough.
11-hour shifts all week.
Are there that many people dying right now?
Yeah.
It is Christmas.
No, I had to pick up 5 people on Christmas Eve,
Jesus.
and then another 6 on Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
the most horrible time of the year.
It's the worst fucking time of the year. I love Christmas. I love the vibes of Christmas.
It's it's a fun vibe, but at the same time, wow, people suck around this time.
Yeah.
I mean, people
So
suck
true.
all the time. It's just,
People, what?
They,
you know what they do.
I don't.
oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh my god. They're doing what?
To each other?
Oh my god.
That didn't happen
me-
in the Garden of Eden.
Call me a shrimp fried this rice.
You're telling me a gingerbread this man?
And that's the one I hate the most.
What, you're telling me a gingerbread this man? You don't like that one?
It's so terrible.
Cringe and coward pilled.
Maybe so. Maybe
So Henry Cavill's doing 40K.
Yes.
He is. Yeah, I'm actually fucking extremely hyped for that. Well, I'm hyped for it, but also, I know that shit's just gonna be bad. Because it's Warhammer content. It's not a model. What'd you say?
Caiaphas Cain.
Caiaphas Cain, hero of the Imperium.
That's what it should be. It should be a Caiaphas Cain story.
That'd
Honestly,
be funny.
yeah, I really don't think it's going to be, though. As heartbreaking as that is.
I said that it should start with a short film of the Last Church. That would be the best way to start.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be great if Henry Cavill played a Tyrannid, and the whole thing was just from a bug's point of view.
Yeah, the whole movie is just a Tyrannid movie.
Yeah.
That'd be
Wait,
sick.
Henry Cavill Gene Stealer cult movie though.
Mm.
I don't know how much he's going to be in it. I know he's the executive producer.
I mean,
Producer slash seducer.
what?
What?
Eh.
Got something you want to share with the class, Matt?
So last time, my family.
I know what you are.
Are you resistant to fire?
Oh what?
What about holy fire?
No, Bastion, are you resistant to fire?
I mean, I'm made of metal, so you can't burn me, but I'm not immune. I'm not actually resistant.
You could melt a little bit. You could overheat your CPU.
I mean, look, if you wanted to, yeah, you probably could melt me, but
You need
you're gonna
more
have to deal with me
thermal paste.
socking you in the jaw the entire time.
Yeah,
We're
so
ready for the
last
fight.
you start you're still in the terrible market district of Golgari, doing your last minute shopping for this section of the game will be under Odyssey. I've made a whole separate thing of notes just for this. But you
Wait, what did I miss last session? 'Cause I don't think I
exactly, Bastion, you appear next to your friends. And also two of the people you do not recognize. If you scroll up in the chat in Discord, you will see pictures of these folks. There is a Water Genzai man who it looks like he's extremely sweaty, like even through his clothes, but he's just like that.
He's just damned.
Is somewhere between cowboy and pirate. And then there is a sort of manic pixie dream girl sort of a person.
Oh no.
You just look at her and she's already it's just too peppy, and also she's the party girl who does like way too much coke, you know? And also
Terrible, no
blue
good, and very bad.
yes, blue themed, and they are standing with Carolina and Pale in this marketplace.
Hey, Bastion. This is this Jade Foley. Hi.
They jump as you pop into existence, a gigantic metal man.
Holding up a letter for the courier to pop into existence.
Wrong person to pop in.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You're not redheaded.
No, I do not have hair. Hello.
You can get your hair.
I'm gonna. That is fine. I'm gonna look to the two new people, extend my hand to them and go, "Hello, I am Bastion, son of Gon."
Yeah, Jade immediately slaps her hand into yours. Goes, "Oh, hey, you must be Bastion. Pale mentioned you. I am so proud of him for making actually cool friends. What's up?"
I'm always been cool.
We know Pale. Of course you have. And Jade. And Folium would also return a handshake, but he's much more stoic. Only a little bit wide-eyed by a gigantic metal man. And Jade would inform you, we've actually been following you for like a couple days. I forgot to mention, like, the two guards you spoke to at the university, that was us. We were, like, Pale, you were with a bunch of people we didn't recognize, and so we thought, like, maybe they had, like, kidnapped you or something. Yeah. So sorry for doubting y'all, but nice to meet you now.
So you are friends of Pale's?
I am his sister. This is Folium. We're his, like, foster family, but, like, actual family. Let's be real.
I see.
So yeah, we're gonna take a quick trip in and out, 20 minutes, to the fireplane.
Okay.
If
Fine by
that
me.
sounds good.
As of right now, I have nowhere else to be.
So yeah, like I said, this is son of God. He's pretty chill. It's pretty cool.
Yes, I'm the firstborn.
Terrifying.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's crazy. Like, Jay's like, well, we can all, like, super get to know each other, A, on the boat, and then B, however long the fireplane journey takes. Because I don't know about you guys, but, like, I don't know a way to, like, get there.
Which one of us has the box?
Me. Yeah, I gotta pulling up my sheet. Fuck. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's behind my desk.
Ugh.
Yeah, Bastion's got a box that lets us go places.
Okay, it wasn't the important paper. I have
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box? It's your wife's head, bud. Chill out.
It was envy. It was envy. What is this, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Oh no, not the homunculi.
That would be great. You remake 7, but it's with the homunculi.
Yeah, okay. We're going to go. Why do we not just plane shift there?
Folium kind of balks a little. You can cast that spell?
In a way, I'm gonna pull the box out. Watch
Oh.
this. Doot, doot. I'm gonna press the fire plane twice.
Yeah,
Do I have to press it twice, or is it just once and it opens?
there is. You
Lights
press
select
it
multiple
once. You press it once, and a gate opens to that plane kind of anywhere. You press it twice, you cast plane shift, and you can go to a semi-specific area.
Okay, then I will refrain from pressing them yet, and I'm gonna go. Where specifically are we supposed to be going?
The fire plane.
Yes. Specifically in the fire plane.
The fire plane, is the same size as the material plane. So then wherever Renfalier is, it will still be kind of a doozy to find him.
What if I
Do I know if the box would know to find a person, or if it's just like a...
It is just a place. Like, you could say a certain city, or, like, a river or something.
Okay. Do you know of a specific city he would be located in?
do I?
I believe you have a hint of where he might be, but I don't know if you know that you know that.
But Bailey knows.
But if
that you
Matt
know
can
that you
figure
don't
it
know.
out. I do.
I'm trying to remember when I was told this. I just want to look through my notes.
Was I there?
When I was told about it.
Ah. It was mostly given to him in, like, visions and then talking with Ed Codiment.
Okay, so then, no.
And well, wait. I mean, why don't we go and talk to the dragon first? We should be able to find him relatively easily through Akadamit, and then from there, my dad should be nearby. Right?
Bastion shrugs.
Up to you, my friend.
Jump back 2 months here. Where are my other notes? Yeah, I'd say let's start by talking to the dragon. Because we'll be able to find him easily.
And then Jade would be like, what do we need from him again?
No, we want to recruit him to go to war with. Emberoon the Grinch, the Red.
Oh, and then Icodimet would supply that his name is Emborium.
Yep. Ember's the Grinchy.
And then I think Icodimet would even know where he lives. It's the top of Mount Esh. And yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go to Mount Ish.
Please don't let this be a Diagon Alley diagonally situation.
I'll say the right place, Diagon Ash.
Yes, you could easily teleport there, and
Then yeah, let's
Jade would go. So, like, last call, do we need anything else from here?
Every Pelorian's head, other than that, no.
I mean, that's a lot of head, Pale.
Let's go. We're leaving. You and Johnny are gonna do so great together, demons.
I'm excited to meet whoever this guy is. Half sick.
There you are.
Yeah, but unless you guys need anything, you could teleport to Mount Ish.
Way out here.
Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
All right, you come to a. It's really fucking hot. Like, I'm talking, you almost get a nosebleed from, like, how dry it is. It's just incredibly hot. The sky is kind of lit by, like, the glow of light pollution, except for it's not light pollution. It's just like that. Just a dull red among the clouds. You're not sure if it's smoke or if it is actually fire. But it's just very hot. The wind, you just walked into an oven, just fresh opening.
Arizona?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Oh, let's go to Tempe. They got like a great pancake place there. Ooh.
Yeah, it just kind of smacks you in the face there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I get closer to the water genasi.
Yeah, Folium immediately is not doing great. He's made of, every human is like 70% water. He's 99% water. So it just immediately, he looks like he's starting to dry out, and it's not a good look.
Remember, if you need, I can always banish you back to the material plane if you get too out of it.
Almost panting like a dog. He's like, no, I'm cool.
Okay, please don't die.
I mean, I'm not cool. It is very hot here, but yeah, they made sure to stock up on water, so to speak. He's immediately chugs from a canteen, I would say.
Small sips.
Sound like short breaths.
Yeah. So we just got to go and find a dragon.
Yeah, the mountain, Mount Ish, is a towering spire of crags. You see that the ground is not all lava, but there is a significant amount of glowing from the ground. If it's not actually glowing, it is a dull red. It looks like a rock, but then you step on it and it kind of crumbles into dust underneath your feet. There is sparse grass that, how in the god's name has grass and trees grown here? You're not sure. But it is dead now, certainly. And it reaches up like a large, I would say, dagger into the sky as you appear at the base of it. Here also at the base are 3 fire elementals and what's called an eternal flame guardian. It's it makes you think of a person who's like maybe the great grandson of a fire genasi or something. They have that red coal sort of eyes and hair, but they are not actually on fire like Pale is. And they are currently appearing to shovel lava that is like spreading into this pathway here. They're trying to get it to divert its course and go further down the mountain to not be such a nuisance. And they kind of look to you as you appear next to them.
Just gonna kind of shrug and just gonna look over them saying primordial. Hey, hi guys.
One of them gives you a nod. So did you just plane shift or what?
Yeah, we're here to talk to Borium.
Oh. What about?
It's kind of a long story.
It's Boss Man does not like being woken up for, well, anything at all. But unless it is worthy of his ears, he will eat you and also maybe us for letting you talk to him.
I'm gonna go mentally whisper down to Akadama, hey, I don't know if you still have your mojo, but can you turn my eyes green for a second?
Let me roll for her. Yeah, I'd say not from, she'd, mentally whisper back, not from in here.
We're here, or at least I'm here on behalf of another dragon who wants to speak with him. We also want to speak with him, but also mostly her.
I don't know. I mean, you're free to go up, but go talk to the, there's guys higher up the path, those guards. He looks to the other fire elemental and he's like, it's like George and Frank up there today, right? And he goes, yeah. He's like, okay, they're fire giants. I don't know, they have seniority. Go ask them. And I'd say do it quietly.
Got it. And is there any way we can say thank you? I don't know if you guys say gold or anything here. I'm first time here,
Nah.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Thanks, though.
Yeah, of course. If things go well and we don't get eaten, we'll put in a good word. And if we do get eaten, then we never spoke to you. We fought our way past here.
Okay.
Cool.
And they would let you up to go talk to these more senior guards. Going up the mountain, everybody roll me, unless you have fire resistance, which I think actually everyone has rings of warmth, so maybe I won't. I'll roll for Folium just because he's made of water. Yeah, he's actually doing okay.
Warmth?
Yeah, it actually works for keeping you cool also.
I do not have one.
Okay.
At least not written
roll-
down.
Yeah. Roll a con save. Just to see if you are overheating.
I'll log in real quick. Someone roll for me while I'm trying to figure this out.
I will, unless one of you guys want to.
Nope.
Oh
Only you
no. Oh no. Yeah. Ian, I don't know if you saw that number.
I did not know. I'm not yet.
You've inherited Matt's luck. It is a natural 1.
Well, that is unfortunate. It's a 10.
You have a +9 con save?
Yes.
Nice.
I cast guidance on a con save.
No.
I don't know how it's not con save.
I would say you have 1 level of exhaustion because you have the check engine light of it's very hot, Need to put in more
fair.
coolant. Yeah, I believe. Let me look up exhaustion.
It's disadvantage on every check that's not related to combat.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I knew
You
the
okay,
first one
Matt?
wasn't that bad.
I believe that I underestimated how hot the plane of fire would be. It is
Do you
very
need to get
hot.
in the bag of holding?
It's a little toasty.
Do you need to get in the bag of holding?
That would be pleasant, actually.
Oh yeah, we can put you in the backpack.
It's going to be lonely in there now. And then I'm going to set the backpack down and crawl in.
Yeah.
We can get more souls.
I'm gonna poke my head out. We can rescue more souls.
Yeah. Duh, yeah, totally, yeah. Anyway, up the mountain.
The next layer up, you see more folks who are. It's a sort of camp to the guard shacks, as it will. They're all sitting around like, good God, I wish we had like a window unit air conditioner. And on this level, there are more Flame Guardian folks, the fleshy folks who live in the fire plane. There are also 2 horses, but they are nightmares. It is when you cut the wings off of a Pegasus and it turns them evil. But they're not evil, they're just, suited to the warm climate being part fire. They probably bought them from hell. Because there is also a hellhound here. Just a guard dog.
That's so normal.
Not recruited for demonic purposes, but because they're just, we needed a dog that wouldn't die.
Cute.
And they kind of nod to you as you pass, like, you pass the first level of guards, you're probably fine. But then you go to the entrance. It is another moat kind of lava, and more hellhounds, and indeed 2 fire giants who are, I would say, the equivalent of like vaping, but they don't need the machine to do it because it's just so hot already that it's just evaporating, and they're just being cool about it. Also, infinitely easier than you. Well, no, roll me a perception check, everybody, and then Pale, you can roll a history check. Also,
Perception and history. The perception is a 16. The history is an 8.
okay.
It's going to be a 16 for perception.
The twins.
20?
Okay. All of you can see this. There are 2 cages outside of this, the hanging cages, like medieval type stuff. In one of them, there is a fire elemental, but they look like they've been in here so long that they are almost embers. Like they're about to die is basically what it is. Just a weirdly humanoid shape that is just kind of black with occasional flames tickling up them. And then also just a random eternal flame guardian. And you also see, posted on one of the charred little trees, a wanted poster. It says, "Wanted, dead or alive, Vic Jaegerin, for the theft of an enchanted pocket watch gears, 3,000 gold diamond, like a diamond worth 3,000 gold, and 2,000 gold in various coins. Reward is 4,000 gold, and the wanted poster is old. You see some burn holes in it from random ash falling, and Lord Jaegerin looks grungier and about 20 years younger, and he is missing an eye, but he has just an eye patch, not the red gem he has for a fake eye now."
Well,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know that guy.
Yeah, Vic, he's, maybe we should bring him here sometime. He's doing good. And look up to the, giants. This, again, primordial. Hey, guys. Hi.
They nod, not used to visitors from this place. More just the occasional random thief who is dealt with quickly. And they're like, what can we help you with?
We want to talk to your boss.
Ooh, what about?
One of his friends, kind of have, Akademet wants to say hi. We also want to talk to him about stuff.
They kind of look in between each other. Amborium doesn't have friends.
Goes to show what you know.
They just kind of laugh like an okay, buddy. Sort of a chuckle. Who is this person you speak of?
Dragon, not person. Come on, guys. Be better.
Dragons are people.
Well, yes.
Maybe not humans or whatever, but people.
Just down the line mentally, Doc Akademet. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Aggression against the dragon.
This is what does this person want? Because Emborium does not like to be woken up.
To talk.
About?
That's not for me to say. I don't know. It's not like I can read her mind.
But one of the guards goes, if it's not worth his ears, we could not only get fired, but, killed for not following orders. He pays well, but that's because we don't let people wake him up. So.
Also, why are there people locked up here?
Well, both of them are thieves from the Horde. The fire elemental actually used to work here, which is kind of rough to see your coworker, but
Would you guys like to fight in a war though? Because that's part of what we're here for. Is we actually want to recruit him and to help make a dragon accepting society.
This gives one of them pause. What in the world makes you think Amborium the Red wants to join a war? For who?
For all peoples of the material plane to accept dragons and all peoples under one banner against the Emperor to stop that and also stop the tyranny of magic against all peoples.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, good.
At a D4, I'm reaching my hand out of the bag and touching your shoulder.
That would be an 8.
Out of 5.
That would be.
Wait, have we long rested since we went to?
Yes.
Yeah. Out of 5.
So that'd be a 13.
Also leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we leveled up.
Oh yeah.
Level up.
Oh,
Nice.
by the way.
I was even texted about it. Fuck.
He he listens to you say all these things, and he's like, all right, he looks like this is some crazy religious person. Because, buddy, I don't know where you think you're gonna spread your gospel or whatever, but you're not gonna do it here.
What if I said he was fighting alongside... was it Jack? Jack the Ice Prince?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jack the Ice Prince himself is ready to fight alongside Emborion.
I don't know who that is.
He will.
That's Ross. Oh wait, I don't understand primordial.
Oh, I'm just gonna relay all this stuff. Like they're saying this and that and that and this.
Frank speaks common. Talk to him.
You speak common?
I do.
That's uncommon.
Oh boy.
I'm
Yeah,
pale.
even though I'm a fire giant, I am from the material plane. I just came here for work and a better climate.
I'm gonna walk over, my hand out. Oh, I'm Frank. I'm pale. Nice to meet you.
Howdy.
Doesn't really translate well in primordial. It's kind of just groans and squawks. So you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the tea kettle screaming.
Exactly. So
Just in awe of the fire giants.
Mm-hmm.
I went to arm wrestle one.
They're big. Yeah.
big.
I would
So-
like to
Mhm.
arm wrestle one.
What?
Said I would like to arm wrestle one.
God. Listen, what would it take for us to be able to get up those stairs?
A good enough reason to worth risking my job
Uh-huh.
and your life, which you seem polite. Don't want you to be murdered by a dragon.
We also
So really, it's his place. It'd be, self-defense or castle doctrine or whatever.
We also met with like Ildor Avarice about the status of time and everything itself. Plus,
I don't know who that is.
Mechanus is the champion of. Anyway, we also want to talk to him about Pelor stealing souls. There's also a godly civil war coming, which means that all planes will be affected
And how does that affect Emborium?
because he won't be able to sit by when the gods fight each other. Every plane's affected, and eventually he'll be dragged into it. May as well do it willingly. Choose your side before the draft.
Make another persuasion check.
Can I cast guidance on myself? Am I able to touch? Yeah. Yes, cool. So I'm gonna add a D4 to myself.
Okay.
Can't add double guidance though. You're on your own sport.
So that's an 18 plus a 1, so that's a 19.
Nice. At the mention of god civil wars and, an apocalypse upon the plains, one of them, Frank, looks very reluctant, and he says to, I don't remember what his other guy's name was, but he's like, that sounds like he might be interested. And the other one's like, and they kind of reluctantly ponder it for a moment, but then they're like, okay, let's wake up the big guy.
Yeah.
And they would let you inside. You enter a gigantic room, and there are some spotlights on the one side, but mostly it is dark. There is a ridiculous amount of wealth in here, all manner of things that you could be. It would just change your life to have a handful of things from this room. And the fire giant walks in with you and, does the hand in front of his hands clasped in front of him, and there's a bell on the wall, and he rings it twice. A calming, peaceful note that almost lulls you to sleep, if not for it being a little loud. And he nods and he says, boss man, he just calls over the pile of gold, boss man, people have something that may be worthy of your ears. My apologies. This morning. And he then bows himself out and walks, and he tells you guys, just talk, not loud. He has good ears, it's fine. And then he walks back outside.
Do we see a dragon?
No.
So the first thing I'm going to say is, if you can show us one of your hands or something, there's a ring I want to bestow upon you. It has a friend in it. Her soul. She just wishes to talk to you. There's no trick. There's no anything. She just wants to be able to talk to you.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. All right. That's 18.
From beneath the pile of gold, you see a great rumbling as Amborium has been sleeping underneath the gold. Imagine you didn't want to get out of bed, but you wanted to hear what a person had to say. He rises from there, a gargantuan, ancient red dragon, and does the just getting out of bed stretch. And sits atop his pile of gold, looking very, very not awake, and having much woken up on the wrong side of the bed. And his voice has a rumble in it, like a alligator growling at you. And he says, What could you possibly want?
He's gonna get down onto one knee and hold up the ring, take it off for a second, just kind of right before I do, say, trust me on this. Take off the ring and hold it up. She wants to talk to you. We're gonna start there.
What friend is this? And he says friend dubiously.
This introduction is not for me to make.
I'm not just going to put a random ring on.
A ring in
Don't
mine.
try my patience.
It's Akadam Tet.
He comes over closer and opens a huge palm. It is about half the size of your torso. He could easily wrap it around you like fucking, what is that, King Kong, and just opens the scaly hand for you to set the ring in.
Yeah, just put it in his hand.
He closes around it and backs up into his gold pile for a moment as he's sitting in thought, slowly starting to wake up. And he says, thank you for this. It almost looks like he's going to go back to sleep.
She really spoke highly of you. After she spent so much time being lost, I think you're one of the few people that she actually trusted, and she's seen inside my mind every inch and corner, and you are still the person that she thought of.
And as he holds the ring, he says, my dear Evergreen, I mourn your last clutch. I tried to avoid the news, but I did hear of the Valley of Nine recently. I pondered expressing that to you, but did not want to bother. And now I mourn you as well, I suppose.
She's not quite gone. We actually have ways to souls into bodies again. I think she just wanted to speak with you before we actually did that.
There's a different way to resurrect her. Perhaps a visit to Tiamat.
Whatever is best. Yeah. That is what we will do.
She says that you had other questions. What do you want?
I kind of defer to either of the other two, because I've done... do you guys want to explain the giant war going on?
Giant war. I mean,
One
this
coming.
wasn't a freaking ring.
Bastion's gonna poke his head out of the bag. Are you referring to the war between the gods?
No, the one with the Emperor and the Boy King.
The Pelorian Emperor?
No, the Sankarelian one.
Yeah, Sankarelian prick.
Bastion knows this. I don't remember this.
They have Henry and Claudius have no intention of going to war. They've never even spoken to each other. As far as you and they know. But
It's like whoever we were recruiting Jack and all the others for that war. Was it? I thought that was Sankarel versus Boy
no.
King. Right?
It's Henry is going to war against Golgari, the town you just left.
Agree, that's it. Yeah. So Boy King versus
The mages.
mages. We wanted to see if we could recruit you. These two talk better than I do, especially Carolina here. Spirit of fire and everything.
I'm not afraid of fire, but no, as far as speaking better.
You're better than me. I'm terrible at it. But yeah, we wanted to recruit you for a fight. The one that we fight for envisions a material plane that accepts people like you. People of all kinds under one banner.
He seems to be listening to the ring. Says, I see that you've recruited Evergreen here. It sounds promising. But
hopefully she doesn't absolutely hate us. Hopefully she doesn't absolutely hate me. I mean, she's had to spend a lot of time with me.
were it not for you bringing her here, I would eat you if I'd heard about it any other way. Killing a dragon, you know what. The disrespect. And he almost licks his lips, but then looks like he's getting kind of droopy-eyed again.
And what if we said at the end of this great war, there was another war coming after? A war that you would not be able to avoid no matter what.
If you were to say that, I suppose I would listen to you. Please explain.
You follow a god, correct?
Tiamat.
There is a war coming between all gods. Halvor has been stealing souls from before life. He is using them as fodder to try and take on the Maw. Understandably, I'm imagining you've heard that the Maw is coming. There's only so much we can do as mortals, myself, my people, as mortals. If the gods go to war over trying to fight the Maw, that will only mean that we'll weaken each other, and then we have no hope of facing down such a thing. We want people prepared for the war that is to come and hoping that their gods will be on the right side. A united front, not one stealing souls and causing petty quarrels.
I must say, in my 2,000 years, though I'm not sure what year it is, actually.
I'd like to say the exact year.
Perfect.
It pops out. Yes, exactly.
It's day 388 of 1378, Third Era. But he seems to ponder and he says, "This is the second time I've been asked to attend battle. Once for the Church of Tiamat when she was going to be raised to the material plane. Though that was, of course, unsuccessful. But, I will tell you, the gods have fought for much more and much less. Threats to the universe rise and pass every day. It is an apocalypse to ants when you step on their hill. It is an apocalypse to gods when the wind blows in a direction that does not sing to them. Disaster will sort itself out, or it will not. I rise to protect what is mine, and on rare occasions acquire more to be mine. And if the world ends tomorrow, I just wish to sleep through it."
Well, that's boring.
If you sleep through it, what happens if you have nothing left when you wake up?
I would simply acquire more.
But what if you don't wake up?
Good.
No, I mean, like, that'd be it. You'd never wake up again.
This guy.
Then I would never be bothered again.
I'm gonna
Like
reach in
I'm
my bag.
being bothered now.
I'm gonna reach
When
into
you
my
want to
bag.
fight to keep what you have? You just
When
said
I'm
that.
aware of a concrete source that is taking it from me.
And take out a piece of the dragon crystal shard that I have. Just gonna kind of hold it up to him. And what if there was so much more you could have back in the material plane, working for a king, a strong king, whose father holds a shard of infinity within himself.
I am the only king I care about.
The There's people outside who are locked away.
Mm-hmm.
We're locked away because they took from you.
Yes. Attempted to. And he gives a small smile at that.
Because, obviously, Yagrin succeeded. He'll be there.
His ears kind of flatten. Yagrin is part of this war.
He's not quite well liked by most people. Wouldn't you like to say that you have a 100% absolute catch?
While he is the only one to steal from me successfully in, what has it been, 800 years since the one before him? While I do wish he was punished, the sum of what he has taken is not worth that. I wish to be somewhere far away and not be bothered. What part of fighting a war makes me closer to that end?
People will stop trying to come over, find you, talk to you.
If I travel to the material plane and take part in a tiny war that mortals fight constantly, they race towards death as if they want to go to it, and then beg me to not kill them. It's so funny. But how would that achieve anything?
You'd be given peace if you died in this war. Wouldn't you finally be left alone?
If I sought death outright, I could easily find it.
I'm gonna poke my head out of the bag again.
You could just get out.
No, I think it's more funny that there's the
Okay.
appearance that they have just like a disembodied robot or a disembodied helmet in the bag. A strong display of power would be a very good deterrent for those wishing to bother you.
Lightning cracks in the burning clouds of smog up ahead. And he says, if they don't know my power already, then they'll never see it. Only fools.
There are many fools out there.
Yes, most people are stupid.
The greatest fools are the ones who never understand what their callings are meant to be. Would Tiamat shy from saving her own? How many dragons will die because you don't take action?
What are they dying from?
People like adventurers who don't know better.
Tiamat does actively plan to conquer the world and bring it back to where dragons are respected as they should be. Too many mortals have forgotten what we are. But that is entire domination, which I reckon people would not be into.
And there are no dragons left by that point.
No dragons left at what point?
By the time Tiamat decides to rise up, there are no dragons left.
Oh, decide is another story. The decision was made long ago. It is the means that are more difficult.
We'd have to end up like Akadamat.
You said how many have to, or?
Yeah, how many? How many until you decide to take action? When you're the last dragon left?
Many dragons are weak, and that is why they lose. They grow cocky with the unchallenged power of what we are, and then complacent.
When were you
Too
last
confident.
challenged?
There was always a challenge.
I was last challenged when I was... It was but a century ago. I came to the fire plane. So many from my last horde was north of Mehill, near the Icterial Sea, where the hot dry of the desert, the Edwards Plateau, would draw over the water. And over and over and over again, they blamed me for the summers in the desert. And I finally got sick of the challenges and came here. That was my last true challenge. And I'll be frank, I do not want another one.
What would it take for you to come with us and just hear us out in the material plane?
To leave, it would take a great deal, I assure you. Because all of your promises of this war for, what is it? Citizenship of the material plane, as I understand from what Akademit tells me. Equality in terms of law, which equality is a funny word when we are better than it, I would say. At a point where it shouldn't apply to us because... No, those aren't the words. I'm tired.
If you go back to sleep, you crawl back under your hoard, maybe nothing happens. Maybe on the material plane, dragons are wiped out, and then an army is sent here to reclaim their riches. And you have been tested long enough. Who's to say 100 people like us wouldn't be able to corner you here, banish you into a pocket somewhere far, far away, another plane onto a water plane? We don't want that to happen to you.
Make a persuasion check.
Be a real shame if something were to happen to you. That's a 7. Let me
At 5.
8, 9. It's a 14.
He says, you might be very careful saying those kinds of things to creatures such as myself. One might interpret it as a threat. What I was getting at is that this all sounds well and good on paper, but paper burns and we have no guarantees. What is to say we go and do this? And the fickle hearts of those material platers changes. And then I've risked something greater. While reminding them of the power of dragons is tempting, they will soon forget again. So what's the point?
You take out one of my gold and just toss it into his pile.
He shrugs.
I pick it back up. What are you doing?
Trying to keep his attention.
You see all this?
Yeah, but it's
That little one piece of gold ain't gonna. He ain't paying no attention to that. The only thing that he'd pay attention to is if I was to swipe something.
It's not like he'll ever get that watch back from Vic anyway. But
Yeah.
yell up to him, are you good to do this or not?
He ponders, even listening to Adkodamit's arguments a while. Hale, roll me one more persuasion check, but this one with advantage.
That's a 14.
+5.
That's a 19.
Okay.
I'm doing my best here, bud.
Yep. Thank you.
With the impression you've made upon Adkodamit, with her being privy to every single thought you've ever had,
I love it.
yeah, with you genuinely believing that King Henry would hold his word. I mean, I'm pretty sure you genuinely believe that, but
Yeah.
okay. And your impressions of the kind of person that he is, she would be telling him that this is possible. Can't just type that in the chat, Matt.
One cursed comment per session.
Ignore the muscle mommy?
Sorry about those Erica thoughts. Ignore the muscle mommy parts of the brain.
He's a half orc.
Hale, you's a freak.
Listen, Hale has a half orc girlfriend for a reason.
Yeah.
But she's a teacher. That's
That reason being she saw right through you and that you were a fucking dweeb and she was into that.
Congratulations to everyone except the people who have to understand that.
Yup.
Yeah, but then roll me yet another persuasion check with advantage, Pale.
Oh, jeez. Can it be strength?
No.
Okay, so that's a 15 plus. So yeah, that's 16.
You roll a 1 on every single d4 you roll.
I honestly,
16
I'm fine with
out
it.
of 5.
Oh my god.
So that's
Dude,
a-
I'm fucking juicing you up right now. This is my last shot.
My god, it's a 21. Juice.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's the highest charisma check Pale's ever rolled.
It
You
is.
got W Riz.
Emborium holds Adkadama in his palm still and kind of digs a clawed hand to and fro in the gold like someone might when they're playing with sand on a beach. And he says, a guarantee... I do miss the material plane for all its faults. I will do this.
Thank you.
Let's fucking go.
We will let you be. We will leave immediately. Thank you. I'm gonna bow and just like, let's go. And start dragging the other
Okay.
dragon.
He would...
But I made your dragon greatness. And I bow and
And he kind of sighs and says, Adkadamet claims that you're looking for someone. Who?
Oh no, my dad. The biological dad, Folium. You know. His name is Renfilier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How come I know your dad's name better than you? Kidding.
because he went away for some milk.
Yeah. He went away for some very curdled milk.
Yeah, some
Pardon
fucking
not.
dry cheese.
Ugh.
Damn.
Parmigiano.
Renfilier Talon.
Let's get some blue cheese.
At the name that you say, Emborium leans back a little and starts to laugh. He says, I know exactly where he is.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where?
In one of the cages outside, the dirty thief.
Honestly, I have money. How much did he try to take? Can I offset what he tried to be stupid about?
He attempted to steal a songbook.
That was for me. Can I look at the songbook? I won't take it. Honestly, you can have your mouth over my head while I look at it. I will put it right back down. I'm good with books.
Take
He
its place.
gestures. He gestures for you to go ahead and look, and kind of tosses it in your direction. It appears to be a marvelous painting of a. This is a big book. I'm talking one with the metal corners, like Library of Congress shit. You know,
Yeah.
Like
The
bludgeoning
forbidden-
people.
the forbidden section of the Hogwarts library. It is a big hymnal of the Church of the Sea.
I was gonna turn to Folium and Jade. Like, guys, I think this is it.
Yeah. At him saying that, you know, Renfiller's like fucking 50 feet outside, let's say Folium, who was sweating buckets is the word, kind of open mouthed, he's like, it was that easy? What?
Yeah, it's weird when you're out and about like this sometimes. Don't question it. It stops working if you question it.
Says the... My reluctance to release him is not my anger on what he attempted to do, it is a point of pride. I declare that he should die slowly for his idiocy, and so it would be unfit for me to go back on it. My decisions shall not be questioned. He is also a valuable tool, as no other thefts have occurred since he's been hanging out there. My employees know to keep their noses clean, and prevent things from leaving with outsiders as well, and it makes me happy to know he's out there, though I apologize as I realize you are not happy to hear it. one foolish enough to think his soft footsteps would outdo my ears. I do find myself being cruel, but the cruelty keeps the masses at bay. One murder a day keeps the kids off my lawn.
I understand that, and I'm not questioning you or having you go back on it. I'm wondering if there's a way that you can commute this. He is my father. I'm going to have a soft spot for him, even if he is a thief. I was once a cleric of Tyr. I understand the necessity of justice.
I will let you make an offer.
Well, he was trying to take a book.
Yes.
What if I offer you a book that's much more important?
What about?
Time. Time itself. Time in memoriam.
Would this time have to do with a clock that's capitalized?
It's a book of Mechanus. From Mechanus, taken from his library.
Do you know the clock parts of which Victor Jaegerin stole from me?
I know where Victor Jaegerin is. I don't know where the parts are.
The parts were part of the titular clock.
Oh, yeah, we know who might have that, like the full clock.
It was a great piece of my collection. Now, this Victor Jaegerin, knowing where he is would be sort of valuable to me.
Gonna knock on the backpack. Hey, Bastion, where's Vic?
Isn't he in the? He's
Vic's
He's one of the.
he's in the Feywild, isn't he? That's Eldor Alvarez.
Yeah, he's in Vicstown, right? Like, doesn't he live in Vicstown?
He lives in Thunderscrum and sort of Pseudo owns Vicksville. He's the trade commissioner for Thunderscrum.
He lives in Vicstown. He's second in command in Vicstown. He's a trader there.
Yeah, so he's there. Also, by the way, the whole place is like surrounded by explosives and ready to blow. So honestly, if you want to kill him, it would be boringly easy. It also has like the hand of like Vecna there.
He just has the hand of Vecna.
Yeah.
I heard Vecna was banished by mortals.
Yeah, it was a whole to-do. I was in Crackman the whole time and I really could see any of this fun show about it.
Banishment would not remove his severed hand.
I anticipated fighting Lord Jaegerin, but he snuck away, one of the very few to do so. I should like to sink my teeth into him at least once.
Honestly, I support it.
And these in this Vicstown.
As far as we know, if
How
he
do they
moves at
care
all,
for him?
I mean, it's a bunch of mortals who are terrified of magic.
If I may keep my dear Evergreen, you may take the thief.
Absolutely.
And the book he wanted, it seems folly to reward a thief with the thing they wanted to steal.
He was taking it for friends.
That does not change anything for me.
Can we at least let our friend read through it, just see if there's any information, then we'll put it right back? We'll do it in your view this entire time.
I do have a library card.
No, you don't.
Yeah, Carolina, you don't have one.
Nope.
Make another persuasion check, Pale.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gee. Oh. Okay, so that's an 11 plus a 3, so that's 14.
Okay.
Friendship.
Yeah, because you mentioned library card.
Show them the library card. They trust us.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out my library. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out mine.
What?
They only had 2.
Yeah.
Did they?
No.
No.
Caroline just lied. Let's let them get it.
That's
Oh.
the only libraries I know of are the ones I have burned. But either way, you may do not get grease on its pages. And he looks at Folium, and he's like, "Stay away from it, you wet creature."
You moist boy. All right, Bastion, get out and read this.
You tall drink of water.
I'd like to just fucking crawl out of the bag.
Yeah. And Amborium's 2,000 years old. That's not the weirdest thing he's ever seen. Even if it was, he wouldn't care. But yeah, you can read this gigantic book. It is a book of hymns and an explanation of what they are about. It is songs you've even heard, Pale, as Folium and Jade have occasionally had to go to churches of Umberlee, even though they haven't wanted to. They needed to, keep her favor and occasionally go get blessed or something. But it is, there is a song that is written for pan flute, and it is exceptionally complicated. You'd almost need like 2 mouths to play it, but it appears to be exceptional.
See, I'm going to hand it to Bash and be like, hey, listen, read this and memorize it. It's real quick.
Will do. Yeah, I'll skim through it.
Okay.
Then you're going to put the book back, like, here you go.
Yeah, you set it back and some coins tumble as it slides a little bit, but it stays. Yeah. And he kind of turns the ring that has Adcodiment in it over in his fingers. And he says, tell the guards that you may take... Or I guess he'd probably do a really deep, gold-shaking growl, and one of the fire giants comes in again. And he says that you may let Renfiller go, and his sentence of starvation is... Commuted, yes. And he would let you go, with no further trouble.
I'm just gonna look at this, like, let's skedaddle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to arm wrestle one of the giants.
Yeah, and you could go outside and basically letting him keep Adcodiment was the only way he was going to let you take Renfiller, so congratulations.
No prison heist needed.
Good on you for keeping her.
Could I have calculated how much time would it have taken me to have made a body for Adcodiment? Like, just like a little, like, small dragon?
Yeah, you could make a pocket dragon in, like, I don't know, like 6 hours, when you had all the materials in, like, August lab.
Unfortunate. Because what about with the materials that I saw available in there?
Oh, in his hoard?
Yeah.
I'd say you could, but it's less the materials and more the, like, equipment.
Yeah,
No.
fair.
Not to mention it's hot as hell down here.
True.
Which
Okay.
Emborium is planning on, getting her a flesh physical form back. Because dragons are the superior species, of course. So she needs a proper dragon body again.
Of course.
And she is super down with that, because she did not want to be in a little robot. And was really only playing along long enough to where she could have betrayed you, but then grew to like you, Pale, as she knew your entire mind.
Aw, and again, sorry to Adcodiment for all the horrible things she must have seen in there. I promise that dream about Leo was just a dream.
And that dream about Ash and Steven and
the one with all 3 of them, but...
And Erica also.
Well, obviously someone had to film it. Where'd all that Jell-O come from?
Oh my god. Wow. Listen, this meat Jell-O is not the only meat you're going to be sucking on.
Huh?
We need to stop. Okay.
The most tense thing of an ancient red dragon. Oh my god.
I know that all of this seems very easy, but you've been looking for these things for months and months and months, so while the climax is not that great, it has been because you've done a ton of pre-pro.
Jell-O. I should have offered that to Emporium.
I think he would have just eaten you on the spot.
Probably.
You should have tried.
I like the ones that are wearing armor. It's like sucking out a crab.
Ooh, soft shell crab. Gotta love it.
I'm glad we got out of that when we did fail because you had me start talking and you made a comment about threats. You don't make threats. I do.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it could have gone so much worse. So much
It
worse.
could have.
Yeah.
It could have.
God?
Yeah.
Is that you? Why are you telling me it could go worse? Why didn't you help in it? Merkul, what the hell?
A dead leaf falls and hits you in the face, and you feel the vibe of, I was helping you.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrible at this. Thanks. I guess we're gonna go.
I do go up to the fire giant who speaks common and challenge him to an arm wrestling contest.
He's got the key about to let Renfilier out of the cage, and he's like, what?
I just want to see how strong I am compared to you.
I'm shocked that you guys didn't die. That's insane. You realize that, right?
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised too.
That's correct.
You didn't fail a single speech check. I think, yeah, you didn't.
Because obviously, the three of us are so smooth. We're practically all
Just
bar.
yeah, just because we're great at talking to people.
We do
Frank,
talking
the key is, Frank, not to be afraid. We're not afraid. We're not
You're
afraid
not.
of
You're not afraid of fucking an ancient dragon?
No.
No.
Are you kidding me?
What's he gonna do? Hit me?
Yeah, a lot.
We just gave him one that we put.
What are you gonna do? Stab me?
What's he gonna do? Make him do a wisdom save? Oh, and yeah, as they're getting my dad down, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna get some food. Like, do you guys eat? Do I know what he eat? Yeah, I know. He live with me. Yeah, I have food. Yeah, we can make food. Yeah. Just like talking to myself, like very clearly on the cusp of a panic attack.
Yeah, they take this humanoid made of ashes and coals, essentially, and kind of roughly set him down in front of you. And Folium would kind of fall to his knees and put a hand on Renfilier, and it makes kind of a sizzle noise, which they both flinch from because they're best friends, but they can't ever hug. And he's like, Renfilier? Is that you? And Renfilier, who's like laying on the ground, kind of, because he's too weak to stand up, he's been sentenced to die of starvation, and it's very hard for a fire elemental to starve to death on the fire plane. And Renfilier, like, a tiny crackle of smoke out of his mouth. What? And then passes out. And Folium's like, Pale, get some wood.
I've got to have some sort of something.
So I have a weird question.
Yeah.
So, all right. So control flames can't control magical flames. Is dragon breath magical?
Huh.
I would say yes. Well,
It's not a magical attack.
and it's like, because that would be saying that like a match is magical.
Also, I have 5 torches.
Okay.
Let's bring those over.
Okay, if we were going raw, then any damage that is not slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing is considered magical.
Depends on what you qualify as magic. But, yes, you get torches. Those are perfect. And Folium just kind of, like, shoves those into Renfilier's chest. And slowly Renfilier comes back to consciousness. And he's like, wait, Folium? What are you doing here? And he's like, fucking rescuing you, motherfucker. Yeah. How do we...
Yeah. What are you doing here? Why are you in armor?
Wait. You say that out loud like that?
Yeah.
Renfilier looks over and he's like... Pale?
Hey, yeah, hi, son. What's up? It's been a couple minutes. Hi, yeah. Kind of put my hand out to help him up.
He weakly grabs your hand and he's like, puts a hand on your shoulder and he's like, oh my... You were like 3 when I left.
Yeah.
How long is it? How long has it been?
It's been like 20 odd years. I'm like almost 30.
He looks like he's about to tear up, but he's like, oh my god.
It's not your fault. I always knew it wasn't. Folium was there.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, let's get you out of here. We got a lot to catch up on.
Is Hanandra, she?
Still around, still kicking.
I came to work, and then I saw the book, and I'm like, "Hey, Foley, I'm back for watching out for you guys while I was away." And I got cocky from working here so long. I knew it had been a long time, but I didn't think it was... Oh god. And he just kind of almost passes out again from being locked in a box for 20 years.
Yeah, still holding him up. Like, let's get you to... Let's just get out of this plane. Well, we need to rest first, recharge the box, then let's get out of this plane.
Yeah, you guys could take shelter among some rocks in a low, cool spot.
Yeah, and I'm going to summon up food and water.
Yeah, Folium's down with the water. Yeah, you don't need a campfire. There's lava 30 feet away.
So you're going to summon DM's work experience. Be like, just, hey, like, keep an eye out, man. It's like, we're going to try and lay low. Just keep an eye. If there's anything wrong, come wake me up.
DM's work experience gives you a small salute and goes and stands on a rock to keep watch.
Let's also give him a gold coin, because, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of not catch Renfleer up on too much, kind of make sure he keeps taking it easy, like, we're going to get you home. By the way, the me that you're talking to right now isn't the me that's currently in time, but it's some weird time stuff. However, I'm just happy we could help you out. Just don't reach out for a few months.
He mostly just apologizes over and over again, unable to believe that he'd been gone this long. But he's like, I meant to be gone for like a year and then come back with money, and then that happened.
Well, listen, you lost the time that you lost, but now you have so much more time ahead, and you're not dying in a cage now.
Yeah, and he reaches over and grabs some of the like dry, brittle ass grass and just kind of like eats it because it's flammable.
Missed watching this.
It's like, I missed you too. I can't believe I fucking missed. What's your life been like? Tell me fucking everything.
I'll just start to I'll tell him.
What are your hobbies? What's your favorite color? Do you still want to be a firefighter?
So now I'm actually a cleric. We're not going to go into that.
Are you a firefighter?
Are you still into dinosaurs and dump trucks? Like,
well, I mean, I'm into dump trucks, but you'll meet her eventually.
The Pixar, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to update him on everything up to the Friendship Festival.
Nice.
Not beyond that, he's not ready for that yet.
Yeah, he cries, missing his son's life, and he's like, I did not go out to get milk.
I assume you didn't like milk. I don't even like milk.
No, it's our whole family's lactose intolerant. You get that from my side.
Kind of, that checks out.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, Folium, are you still fucking enslaved to the Sea Witch? And he's like, yeah, unfortunately. We got another thing, though. And Renfield's like, I would come with, but I'd set the boat on fire. And
do that. That'd be bad. Don't worry, I'll go in your stead. You go relax. Retire with Mom. You're good.
It's like, I can't even wait to see Hanandra again. I'm losing my shit, man.
Oh, by the way, I have a ton of money now, so I can send you back with some of that so you guys can retire. I've been meaning to send some back. Yeah, no, I have a disgusting amount of money.
He kind of overwhelmed already by everything, and he's like, whatever you say, son.
I have 400 platinum on me right now.
Jesus Christ. What do you do
Right.
for a living?
Uh, that's a conversation for another day for who I currently work for. It's at will employment. He and I are. Don't worry about it. It's legal. It's all legal. Don't worry.
Look, I just got out of prison. I can't judge.
Yeah, I'm a cleric from Mercool. That's fine.
The Apocalypse God?
Lot cooler than he sounds. Really laid back guy. Great guy. He and I have talked a few times. I tried to kill one of his high priests. It's a whole thing.
Renfilier looks at Folium, and Folium's like, look, man, I tried. Like,
This is after I left. They left me unsupervised for like a year, and honestly, things just kind of went off the rails.
you did always find ways to get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm much better at it now.
Forks in the
Much harder.
socket. Walking around in the backyard, picking up bugs.
Occasionally eating them. You know how it goes.
Yeah. You
Childless.
ate that scorpion one time. It's not-
Well, it tried
not
to
a
sting
good-
me. What else was I supposed to do?
Yeah, you bite it back.
Yeah.
And then, Jade, you got big as well. I can't even recognize you. And she's like, oh, yeah. Just a lot of happy reunion.
Yeah.
What is it? 80 episodes in the making?
Yeah, something like that. God, this is a multi-character arc. Just realized that this spans multiple things for me.
Multiple campaigns.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm sorry it doesn't feel climactic.
No, it does.
It does? Okay, good.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
Considering that without Bastion and myself, like, guidance and adding the final, it felt like we were the entire time up just on the cusp of either Dragon going to sleep or Dragon deciding to. I was so worried, Bailey, you're gonna be like, okay, you rolled, alright. Alright, everyone roll initiative. It's like,
You got
entire
close.
time,
It was close a couple of times.
I could feel it. Like when I rolled like at 11, plus
And-
3, plus 5, it's like, that's not enough.
And if you had fucked up real bad and like escaped Emborium, you would have had all 3 maps of his employees to fight also.
How are they not unionized?
Yeah, it was a total of Emborium, an ancient red dragon, and then 3 fire elementals, 3 eternal flame guardians at base, middle 4x eternal flame guardians, 3x eternal flame priests, 2 nightmares and a hellhound, and then at peak entrance 4 hellhounds and 2 fire giants. So it would have been a slogfest, multiple session combat, which you avoided.
Good.
Power of teamwork and improvisation.
Jesus.
I'm just
Yes.
trying to figure out how he didn't look in the cage on the way in.
Well, you did. You just didn't go up and ask who is that. And
You didn't recognize your own dad in the cage?
20 years ago.
Listen, to be fair, Matt got that. Pale would not get that. Matt,
I guess all fire genasi look alike to Pale.
no, all fire elementals do.
Well, and he was, almost dead.
Yeah. Gotta shine bright like a diamond.
And Renfilier didn't recognize you because he was almost dead, and he last saw you when you were like 3. So.
Terrible parenting skills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm horribly dying after being in prison for 20 years. I don't recognize my son who was 3 when I left. Get it together.
I haven't eaten in 20 years, but I'm in the fire plane as a fire elemental, so I'm kind of just feeding off the vibes. So it's taking a really long time. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Mm-hmm. And then I've kind of been in and out of consciousness, so I didn't realize it was 20 years. I thought it was like 6 months.
Yeah. Well, time
Time
passes.
moves differently? Time moves differently?
A little bit.
Not
that
as much
he's-
as everyone else.
He's a primordial creature. He's very old and will live much longer.
So you say old, I say seasoned.
I can't wait to meet him in 10,000 years.
Yeah, he's got the salt and pepper. He's got old coals. I don't know how you tell the age of a fire.
Carefully.
Yeah. But you guys could rest, camp out. Is there anything else you'd like to do as you attempt to sleep all sweaty on the fire plane?
I'm going to talk to the, on the way down, the different guys, just saying, hey, listen, if you guys are willing to hear about our Lord and Unsavior Mercool a little bit, just let me know. Here's my card. Just let me know. I don't want to proselytize too much, just let me know.
You hand them a business cards and it turns into fire in their hands.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Pale. Yeah, if you're wondering, Pale, just let me know. You're interested for your guns.
All of you roll me D100s.
Ruh-roh.
That's so normal. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay.
33. 33. Everyone except Bastion is dead.
No. You, in fact, see Carolina, the red-haired courier, walking by this footpath as you are camping at the bottom of Mount Ish. And he is just carrying a messenger bag and walks up to one of the flame priests. And he's like, here you go. And the letter, like the envelope is tinfoil, so it doesn't explode in his hands. And then he almost walks past your little camp and he goes, oh, hey, guys.
Dude, been looking all over for you.
Hey, this is my dad. Dads. They're not like that, though. They're best friends. They're friends.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's not weird at all, that phrasing.
Yeah, so
Jay laughing.
I've been looking all over for you. I know you saw me. I know you saw me. But, okay, so you can deliver through time, right?
It's like really hard.
Hey.
But yes.
Well, I have a specific moment that I need you to deliver to a bunch of people, and then, like, I need a letter delivered to myself right now, like, to me right now.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
It's not gonna. It doesn't say it's from me.
But do you remember getting a letter from yourself?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, like, who am I to tell you who you can and can't send letters to? But, you know.
Right. So
it's usually same day shipping. The out of time stuff is like special circumstances. But I like you guys, so I'll do it.
Yeah, out of time stuff is like it's in the Feywild. So
it's a little easier.
Yeah. So there was a moment after we defeated Akadamit where everybody else had disappeared, and then I was there in the fourth roof, recruiting people. I need to give these feathers to all the people that I recruited at that moment.
I think I can do that. I'd be able to catch most of them. And then the rest of them, when they get to the material plane, I can make sure they get them.
Okay.
But really, I'm only doing this because it's Feywild stuff. It's when I say it's difficult to time travel, I mean it's difficult. I can only go so far with my these shoes.
Well, if you could get it to me or to that group of people in the Feywild at that moment, then that would cover all of them. But then the letter that's going to me in the now.
You in Stone Garden?
Yes. It is one red feather, and then on the letter it says, anybody who sees you and presents you this red feather is on your side.
Okay. That one might be a little harder, depending on what day I can actually get it to you, because it's material plane time wonkiness, but I will do my best. I can't put insurance on that one package, but I can. The rest of the feathers will get to your friends.
Awesome.
I was also just going to write down something about shoes helps him do it. Shoe god.
he shows you some really well-made moccasins. These are my walking shoes. These boots are made for walking.
Wearing moccasins, but says they're boots.
And I toss him 100 gold.
Thank you. I was about to say, this would be very expensive. But this is enough. Thank you. Anybody else got any letters? Anybody?
Yeah, I'm just gonna write up a quick one to my mom that my dad's coming home, just to give her a heads up.
Oh, that's always good news.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks. I'm gonna toss him 2 gold. Like, thanks, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. And Renfalier would, he'd get, like, probably a piece of charcoal, and he's like, can I sign it? Just for...
Yeah.
P.S. was not on purpose, babe.
Here you go.
Found the
There
milk.
you go.
Thank you. And he's gonna pointedly not touch the paper, like, you know how you lean your hand on it to write, like sliding your hand? He's very much hand an inch from the paper, writing with bad handwriting.
I'm left-handed. I know all about that.
Oh boy. Huh?
It's the old wrong-handedness.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm doing my best.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but he would take that and then would just start walking into the distance, not disappearing, not flying away. He just walks and eventually is out of sight behind the next hill.
You're like a shiver, even though we're out in the fire plane and I'm a fire genasi. A shiver.
Mm-hmm.
Are you cold?
No, just terrified. I swear, if we find out later that he's the Maw, I'm gonna be so angry. I'm saying this out loud, like, he's so mad.
He's gotta be gone.
I swear, if that is Bastion's dad, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Hey, he's just bored messing around with everybody.
I think he's too active to be gone.
Is he though? Gond has just disappeared. Nobody's heard from Gond, but everybody sees this courier and doesn't think that he's a god except us.
There are messenger gods, aren't there?
Watch it be that only Abel Lorfear knows that that's Gond.
Is it Abel?
Us. No, I doubt that he's... We're not supposed to talk about that, but I doubt that he's there and there.
I don't think Albal has the patience or organizational skills to memorize street numbers.
It's just the Raven Queen.
Oh, as far as my question earlier, no, a dragon's breath weapon is not magical. The unofficial tweet from Jeremy Crawford also reiterates this ruling. Breath weapon of a typical dragon is not magical. This means that anti-magic zone would not affect the dragon breath weapon at all.
Fucking, what is this? J.K. Rowling's Twitter? We're taking canon shit from Twitter. I'm kidding.
So with that being said, how wide is a dragon's mouth?
Oh.
If a dragon is a gargantuan creature, let me look at the sizes again. Yeah, so 20 by 20 foot square. Let's assume if they're 20 feet long and the head is like a sixth of the length of their body, not counting a lot of tail. So their head would be about 3 feet long. So I'd say their mouth is like 2.5 feet wide.
So 5 foot cube.
I guess.
Got it. All right.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
You'll find out.
I don't like that answer.
I would like to save that for the next time we have to fight a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a secret for later.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we can end with you guys going to sleep here. Do we want to go ahead and in the morning teleport back to where you guys going back to on a material plane, just Golgari again, or?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. And then Renfilier can find a boat or there's a hall of teleportation that if you guys have the money, they'll hire a wizard to teleport him back to here often.
Yeah, wizards. Yeah. Except for my little necromancer.
I go back to what's his face? Half giant.
August?
Yeah.
Hey, we might have sold out your friend, even though you don't really like him.
Oh, fucking Vic. Yeah. We'll get to that next time, but...
It's a secret that'll help us later.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you for not making me murder you with a big dragon and all his friends.
Yeah, thanks for not murdering us with a big dragon and all his friends. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that was a good way to... Good session. It didn't die.
Those are my favorite types.
Yeah,
me too.
All right.
You didn't even have to murder anyone.
Awesome.
Is Greg still with us?
I can turn him off.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.
It will never be forgivable that your worst stat is your wisdom.
Eric, we don't need wisdom. We have strength.
It's not his worst stat. It's one of his worst stats.
Yeah, my worst is charisma. I don't need that.
Bad.
What?
But
And none of us need that.
True.
We had a bard for that.
Yeah. If Bastion ever dies and or I make a new character, I am just going to make the uber charisma character.
That's what I did.
And I do the talking. We do need we have no face.
No mascot.
Only blades.
Your agent. That'd be a good character. You're just the other adventurer's agent.
That would be weird. The talent scale.
I mean, I was thinking of recruiting a hype man.
I've always wanted to play a druid of like a party of murder hobos that the druid only got involved because they're the party's weed dealer, and they want.
Isn't that Merry and Pippin? Local weed guy brought a magic adventure because he didn't know how to say no.
Listen, if they die, they're my best customers. What am I gonna do?
Hey, we got gold. Yo, hey, Drew.
They promised me food.
Yeah, so I
What
really
about
needed
Drake?
some fucking Doritos, man.
Hey, I ate those good berries an hour ago and they haven't kicked in yet.
What about second breakfast?
What if you're like a druid, but you like hate eating plants? You're like one of those guys who's like, I have to eat steak every single day because I'm a man.
Oh, wait, what was that one guy, Liver King?
Yeah.
I don't harm nature, but I will eat this cow.
It's so wild to me that he got outed as doing steroids, and people are still like, yeah, but he's still ripped though, and it's like, yeah. You know why?
He's doing steroids.
He eats testicles.
He's fucking boofing steroids.
What? No. Nah, Liver King, what's next? Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Of course not. Rich celebrity who does movies and also has used his worked out, and as a professional wrestler, he'd never do drugs.
Oh, thank goodness.
That would be ridiculous.
He did used to.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, he's 60 years old, but that's natty. Like, okay.
Yeah, we started talking about food, and that made me think about one of the burgers that I got while I was in New Hampshire. You know when you like flip through the little memes and stuff, and they got those outrageous burgers on there?
Yep.
I had one. The
Pretty
bacon burger, the bacon cheeseburger that's wrapped, that the bun is grilled cheese sandwiches.
Like 2 whole sandwiches?
Yes.
The fuck?
Sounds amazing. Like aggressively
It was.
American.
Wait,
It
hang on.
was.
Sorry, can you run that by me again? It's two
So,
grilled
it's
cheese
gr-
sandwiches?
It is
With
a
the-
grilled cheese sandwich on the
with-
bottom.
Burger in between.
Burger, bacon, another grilled
Oh.
cheese sandwich.
It's
God
amazing. I want to
America's
dip it in
biggest-
tomato soup.
Yes.
I guess New Hampshire really is a place that exists.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Sure
Actually,
is one of the places.
we just took you into a different room that had a new wallpaper.
Yeah.
That was just Vermont.
Yeah. The only thing there is in New Hampshire is skiing and that burger
Sounds about right.
and seafood. They have the good seafood.
New England's good for that.